Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Joanne Marime, your career and confidence coach. I hope that the day has started brilliantly. And today I wanted to tackle the question, what should you do, or what kind of questions should you ask at the end of an interview? Now, if this is the first time you're coming across this space, I have helped thousands of job seekers to be able to land their dream jobs, make more money, and lead fulfilling lives. I am originally from Kenya, and I have been able to turn my story around from one of rejection all through my 20s to one of great success in all of my 30s, right? So I've been able to work at the top companies such as ExxonMobil, which is the biggest oil and gas company in the world, Amazon, the biggest e-commerce company in the world, and tech company now because I was working in AWS, and I work at Microsoft on Azure as well today as a senior program manager. So I know a thing or two about interviewing at top companies and landing those dream jobs and making top dollar. So if you're looking for your next amazing opportunity and you'd like a one-on-one session with me, go ahead and DM me on all social media. I'm Joanne Marime everywhere. Now, let's get down to it. Whenever you go into an interview, these are the things I don't want you to do. Don't be like this candidate that goes in and is asked, "Hey Joanne, do you have any questions for me?" This normally comes at the very end of the interview. They might set aside maybe 5-10 minutes for you to ask them questions. I don't want you to give them this blank stare or go blank and then be like, "Oh no, I'm okay." That's the fastest way of actually being eliminated from the process. So you need to have questions, okay? So make sure beforehand you have Googled good interview questions, but you don't have to Google. If you've watched this interview, I'm going to give you a list of amazing questions that you can ask the interviewer, okay? Second thing I don't want you to do, I do not want you to ask about salary. This is not the time to talk about money. This is the time to prove to this hiring manager that you're the right candidate for the job. So all you need to be doing right now is really showing them interest in the company, interest in the hiring manager, and how you can solve the problem. So I'll dive right into some of the questions I can allow you to ask and that you should consider asking, okay? Number one, tell me about, you can say, well, can you tell me about some of the challenges that your department is currently facing? That's a great question to ask. The second one would be, what does success look like in the first 100 days in this role? What are your expectations of me? That's another great question. A third one would be, what is keeping you up awake at night? Because you want to show interest in them and showing them that you really want to help them get better sleep, because at the end of the day, they're hiring you to make their lives better. The fourth question that you could possibly ask is, what does the future of the company look like? Another good question to ask is, what are the professional development opportunities that are afforded to employees of this company? Another great question to ask would be, so can you tell me what keeps you excited at this company? How long have you worked here, and what gives you hope for the future here? So there's so many other questions that you could ask, but I want you to stay away from salary. I want you to stay away from saying, "Hey, I'm not an early bird," or any other thing that has to do with money, okay, and compensation. There will be a time for this, but this is not the time for it. This is the time to shine. So if you appreciated this video and you think it's going to help you, go ahead, give me a follow, hit subscribe, send it to your friends, like it as well, and provide comments below on what kind of questions you would also be able to ask if you were in an interview. I always look forward to hearing from you. And most importantly, if you'd like to work with me, go ahead and DM me on all social media. It's Joanne Marime. in all channels, and you can send me an email to joanmariemaycoaching@gmail.com, or you can also go ahead and leave me a comment on my website. It's joanmariemaycoaching.com. I know it's been tough of late, and I know a lot of job seekers are feeling very overwhelmed, but I'm here to let you know that if a girl from Kenya could make it, you are absolutely gonna crush it. You are awesome. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.